Shomendra Mann. He is the founder and director of Amchem Products Private Limited, founded in 1993. Amchem is the pioneering manufacturer of 100% solids polyurethane coatings and has emerged as one of the top 5 companies in the world for these specialized coatings. He has 37 years of experience in the field and has personally developed products meeting international standards. He is also Select Panel Member Bureau of Indian Standards BIS for IS 16719-2022. Mr. Shomendra will share his inputs on cutting-edge waterproofing solutions for monsoon. So let's welcome Mr. Shomendra.
Just a couple of things which got left behind. So some of the world's largest polyurethane coating projects in the world have been done by Amchem from India, not by any US or European source. And we are making this product very proudly in India since 95. So we are now 30 years in the business. Okay, now monsoons. Okay, I find it a little strange to share a picture of the monsoons, but it was like a little warning about the amount of rain which is going to fall, and the high rainfall will lead to leaky roofs, structural damage, damp and unhealthy rooms. So who's to blame for the situation? In our opinion, the blame majorly lies on using outdated technologies of waterproofing. Of course, there are other factors such as expansion joints, cracks, intersection of pipes and other things which will allow water. So those areas have also to be addressed properly while installing a waterproofing solution. But we have the solution which is just liquid applied two-component solvent-free polyurethane and hybrid polyurea coatings. Now, these coatings are basically offshoots of technology which was designed for the industrial sector. In 30 plus years internationally, these coatings are being used to protect concrete structures such as cooling towers against seawater, and then sewage treatment plants, very heavy duty applications wherein the concrete is 24/7 immersed in water. So you can imagine a product which will prevent concrete from deterioration or even any kind of water ingress in these applications is now available for waterproofing purposes. It has got completely zero leakage and a 30 plus year life. The picture down below, if you see, we've shown a close-up of the coating edge. So these are very thick films, 1.5 to 2 mm, roller applied polyurethane, which once the coating is applied, then the concrete looks like it's made of plastic or an elastic product. You can barely make out that the underlying surface is concrete. Some of the features for the technology. It is a liquid paint roller applied. It's seamless and monolithic in its entire surface. So you have basically no joints. I will be addressing all of these points in the subsequent slides, but I'll just highlight them. It is designed for 24/7 water immersion. So simply a runoff from a very heavy rainfall is not going to make an iota of difference to the coating. These are very tough and durable membranes. So during the remaining construction, you can walk on it, you can drag rebar, you can do construction work without damaging the coating. Very importantly, these are elastic in nature and they have very high crack spanning capacity. So most of the leakage would take place from areas of cracking. And this product has crack spanning capacity of up to 10 millimeters, which is really unheard of in the industry. It is so strongly bonded to the surface that if you pull off, the concrete will break, but the bond will not break. Very interesting parameter is the high solar reflectance, which in certain colors like white, you can achieve a reduction in the slab temperature by 15 centigrade, which really saves the air conditioning cost, and it's very environmentally friendly. It's very fast application. If you think you are having or going to have a problem in this current monsoon, just call up call us and we will finish off your work before the monsoon starts. So, you can just do a complete rehab of your troubled areas just before the monsoons. Now, going into detail, this is, like I said, a seamless membrane. A typical thickness is 1.2 to 2 mm. It's applied using paint rollers. Now, there are certain spray applied products available in the market. We are doing the same for the infrastructure segment for cooling towers and such. Nowadays, a lot of spray polyurea is being used, but there are a lot of issues with the spray polyurea in the sense there are adhesion issues because the reaction time is very fast. Due to the very high modulus, the coating will tend to disbond from the concrete surface. Since this product is slow reacting, it has enough time to bond to the surface, and you don't need to cart very heavy duty 2-component spray machines, compressors and all that. It's a very simple application. It's very easy to apply. There is zero overspray wastage, so you are using less material cost. And then because it's seamless, there are no joints for intrusion of water. Like I said, the adhesion is so high that if you pull off the coating, 95% or more of the break will take place within the concrete itself, and you will not be able to peel off the coating at all. In fact, if we have to remove the coating, we normally need to use a chisel and hammer. Even sandblasting is not able to remove the coating. So it's a very, very strongly bonded coating. And the reason why a high adhesion is very important, twofold. One is that if the bond is very strong, the water cannot intrude under the coating from adjacent areas. And adhesion is also a good indicator of the longevity of the product. The stronger it bonds, the longer it lasts. This is an adage which we have in the industry. And then it is designed for immersion in water. It is not designed for a runoff, which means you don't have to worry whether there is ponding. It is designed for use as internal lining in storage tanks, swimming pools. You can build a rooftop garden. You can irrigate the plants. Be completely worry-free that any water leakage will take place. And this also opens up many avenues which architects were frankly scared of venturing into. They would love to have rooftop gardens, but they're scared that what if there is a waterproofing issue. But with this product, you can just safely apply the product and be at peace. The product is also suitable for drinking water storage tanks. So it is CFTRI certified. We have certifications also from WRAS, UK and other international bodies. The coating has less than 1.2% of weight gain in a saturation situation. It's really designed for complete immersion in water. The strength of the membranes are very high. So we have to a few products depending on the situation we use. So these products range in elongation from 150% to 600%. They have tear strength up to 50 Newton per millimeter. The weight loss in taper pressure is from 1 milligram to 60 milligram, which is a very, very extremely low weight loss. The tensile strength ranges from 8 newtons to 22 newtons. All in all, because the membrane is so tough, it is very difficult to damage during construction. Because the waterproofing is not the last of the construction activity. After the waterproofing, you have various other trades, finishing, lighting, which will go on, and people will walk over and drag their equipment on the waterproofing. So it doesn't get damaged by all those activities. You don't require to put any reinforcement or any protective cover. And then finally, it's highly UV resistant, so it has a very long service life. This is now the most key parameter. It will span new cracks of up to 10 millimeters in the concrete. So the crack spanning range is between 2.5 to 10 millimeters, depending on the system which you select. And cracking is the main cause of water ingress in high quality concrete. Because in high quality pre-mixed concrete, there are no cracks, then the chances of water ingress are very low. So there is a little misunderstanding in the market of how exactly does a coating span a crack. So I would just like to address this quickly. People assume that a coating with a high elongation alone will be able to span crack. That's not true. The crack spanning capacity of a low tensile product with a high elongation is as much as a low elongation product with a high tensile. So it's a combination of the tensile strength and the elongation which enables the coating to span cracks. So coatings with high elongation, high tensile are able to span cracks more effectively. That's the reason we are able to provide systems with up to 10 millimeters of crack spanning. Reflective top coats. Recently, there were some notifications from the government of India. This is a very burning issue because we are creating urban heat islands. All the waterproofing is normally black in color. We have concrete which heats up during the day, and then we are noticing that the ambient air in cities is now 3 to 4 degrees higher the adjacent countryside, and this is going to get worse. So what we need to do is we need to reflect back the solar incoming radiation and the heat so that our cities don't get heated up. And this is one way to do it. It's very effective. We have reflective top coats with a SRI of 110. In peak summers, we have actually measured the slab temperature, which is lower by 15 centigrade on the coated surface rather than the uncoated surface. So this is an additional benefit of using these products. You can get a very high reflective top coat, save on energy cost, air conditioning cost, and also because these are color fast, we can make very attractive patterns and designs which don't look ugly like the old coal tar systems which we were using earlier. These are some of the applications, not only rooftops, you can have podiums, garden, lawns, on the basements itself, your in-house STPs, kitchen, bathrooms, wherever you need very heavy-duty, long-term protection, you can apply these coatings, and it works really very well. So I quickly went through. QA, I believe, is in the end. So I will just wait patiently, and whatever the questions come, then we'll address them subsequently.